Hey, very good afternoon, everybody. Today we for the 7th round of the V8 Masters. It was myself, Peter Geldenhuys, and my co-commentator for today, Cleopas Aula. How's it things going on your side, Cleopas? Yes, I'm quite excited to see, because as you say, the last round of the season. So yes, it's gonna be a cracker, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Just want to check something quickly. Okay. Now our desktop audio is playing. Yeah, I think Cleopas, just can you just repeat that portion of the championship standings?
So from the championship standings, what I see is there's Basil in first, Michael in second, and Peter Krobler in third. And the points are 694 for Basil, Michael 674, and Peter Krobler 637. So it's just under a 60-point gap between Basil and Peter to win the championship. So, and given that we all know in the race itself, you can get quite a few points in a particular event. So
Yeah, definitely, and also you don't want penalty points for the last race as well. That can also have an effect there. But yeah, tight affair at the top three. So everything to play for, or as I say, should say to race for.
yes, exactly.
Now we're gonna almost start with qualifying. Gonna see how the track conditions look like. The guys are everyone in the pit, making ready, putting on those new tires, checking the setups for qualifying.
Going to the bathroom for a little weight reduction. Just they have to do what they need to do.
And as we saw, just the race that we just had with the Honda Civic Cup. Yeah, corner 1, turn 1 in Kyalami can be a tricky affair, especially if your guy is going down there 3-4 wide. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out as the lights go green.
So true. There's that, and then there's also the fact of okay, it's not like I'm some Kyalami guru, but when I was running the Civic Cup, one thing I noticed is when you're fighting someone around this track and they put you on bad lines, it just ruins your entire race. Like all your braking points are messed up. Every line you take is messed up. So let's see how these guys handle it with these monsters.
Yeah, totally correct. As you say there, yeah, as soon as you go a little bit wide on one corner, it hampers and affects your exit onto the next corner. Yeah, let's see the guys going out on the track. Some of the guys still in the pit making some last minute alterations and changes.
This is going to be crazy. Guys are going to push it to the limit. See how far they can go. I'm just excited to watch this race today.
My V8 campaign wasn't going so nicely as I hoped, hence why I'm not racing today. I'll rather sit this side and look how the pros are doing it. And yeah, join in the fun from this side and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Because I just remembered the fact that usually I'll be commentating with Tommy for the V8s, and I'll commentate with you for the polos.
Yeah, I have to say, it's the first time I'm doing the V8s because I was actually racing the V8s. Also, that
But
V8 is a little bit of a monster to get right, but yeah.
But that's a good thing though, because now your Sunday is going to be stress-free.
Totally, yes.
To wrestle this monster around the track.
Totally. Other guys starting to put in the laps. I see Michael Russ there on track. And Basil van der Rijn also on the lap there. Craig Wesley. Maybe give a quick rundown of the guys on track. Andre Basson is there. Dani van der Rooyen also now entered the stadium, or the track as I said. And Jandre Dippenaar. And also Wilro Dippenaar. See the helicopter there at the back. Herman Nieuwoud. I'm just waiting for my timing setup to start logging the lap time so far.
Wow, I just saw Basil put in a 144. And then Voro put in a 143, sorry.
Oh, the guys are quite quick early on. Putting in those banker laps to see if they can improve during the next few minutes. It's about 10 minutes to go in qualifying. Yeah, so far we've got Wilro, Basil and Andre Basson in third place. The 145.0.
Just find their way around. I'm also curious to see what is Danny driving today? Danny van Rooyen.
Yes, he is. I did see him connect onto the server. I don't know if he's bombed out again.
Could be. Oh I'd love to see what type of time he'll put down with his love for these rear-wheel drive monsters.
I see Donny that managed to connect. So far, Wilro Dippenaar 143.6. Was a Battle van Rijn 144.4. And Andre Basson 145.0. Mike Rust also up there with the 145.0.
Oh, and the one thing I just remembered is that Peter Hrobler's, because of load shedding, he's not going to be racing. So in the championship, that pretty much leaves him out and dry. It was so unfortunate for him.
Yeah, totally.
But for Basil and Michael, it's everything to play for with a 20-point gap between those two. So.
We're probably looking at 10 drivers today, 11 guys maybe. Some of the guys probably already on holiday.
Oh, that is true. I actually forgot that we're in December already. We just said on holiday, I was like, holiday for what? We race forever. We don't take time off from racing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's why we actually need to make some arrangement for the holiday season or off season, as we say, as per normal racing season, so that we can have some fun races and things.
Knowing the beer lobbies will be insane.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some guys out there, they cut the holiday short to come and go sim racing.
Yeah. Tell the family they have to wait. I have other responsibilities as well.
Melvin Goes also now they're in 5th place, sliding it around there.
Hopefully
That was...
he does not roll the car like he did at Tony Rust.
I see Wilro still up front, 143.6, and Basil in 2nd place, 144.4. Andre Basson 145.0 and Marco Rust 145.09. And Melvin, Jan Dippenaar, Andrew Stadler and Craig Wesley, Herman Nieuwoud bring up top 9. Let me see if I can get Dani van Rooyen. There's Dani van Rooyen, the police liveried Mustang. So he's chasing a nice lap there for qualifying.
Two more corners for Danny. Let's see what place he gets. Just looking at his input, so smooth.
Oh, totally. Donny just loves this. Yeah, and he goes quickest, 143.3.
Yep. 3/10 faster than Goro. He loves this car. He's won with this Mustang.
Yeah, having a little bit of onboard there with Donny van Rooyen. Going through barbecue. Short little back straight into this right-hander sunset.
Ooh, and I just also now realized since Danny van Rooyen is in 4th place in the championship, if he actually pulls a good result out, he might be able to jump onto the podium, because Peter Probler, he might be able to jump over him and then sit in 3rd and maybe even upset Michael, depending on the result. But
Yeah, definitely there's great opportunity for Dani to get up to into the top 3. But like you say, anything can happen during the race, and as we know, motor racing, you know, never knows what's gonna happen after or like we say, before first corner.
Exactly. That is so true. First corner can cause a lot of issues.
I'm just looking on board with Dani van Rooyen, completing a lap here on Kyalami. I have to say, Dani not overdriving the car, no major slides and everything. Nicely done.
I got to drive this Mustang once, and at first I never understood when you guys said the thing was so leery. I thought like, okay, it'll be a lot like, you know, V8 supercars. Until I felt how sensitive that throttle is, how you have to be so tender and gingerly press the throttle. It's amazing how you guys handled this. I don't know how you guys did it for the whole season.
Yeah, I see. Totally. There's the input on this is not a loud pedal only. It's actually a Marnus C. Having a little bit of a spin there, getting to grips with the Mustang.
Is this Marnus's first race with us?
I'm sure it's probably correct, Cleopas. I'm not sure.
Because I don't remember seeing him running the V8 last time. So let's see how he actually enjoys it. We were running with the Civics, if I'm not mistaken, but with the V8, let's see if he likes the rear-wheel drive and that crazy back end.
Now between this V8 and this Honda Civic, I'll rather prefer the Civic. It's much easier to drive.
Yes, that is so true. I still remember in the one race, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was Melvin or Danny who blew his engine. And again, I didn't understand how one could blow the engine. Again, until I drove this car once, and I was like, okay. This is a whole nother kettle of fish. But it sounds so good, though.
2.5 minutes to go. Still Dani van Rooyen, Wilro Dippenaar and Basil van Rijn in the top 3. Just looking at Andrew Stadler having a little bit of a moment there through Clubhouse and having a spin. Hopefully not too much damage. Yeah, Melvin is progressing, still in 5th place, 144.6.
It is really close. Voro to Melvin is just within a second of one another. That is quite tight. I'm just running on board with Marnus because it looks like he's finally stringing it all together, not going outside of the track limits.
I have to say that car of Marnus, the red and black and white livery, looks quite mean.
Oh, it does look so mean. With the yellow roll cage.
He's still out there trying to get a better lap in. Melvin's slightly up on his delta through turn 1 and 2. Coming up onto Sunset, the right hand sweep. Iwaro is improving about 2/10 up on his delta, then 3rd.
Ooh, that'll be good. just pit Basil.
So far as going down the mine shaft, about 2.5 tenths up. Looking for that second place. Losing a little bit of time, but picking it up straight away through Cheetah. And having a little bit of a slide through to the last corner. So unfortunate.
Pushing it a little too hard there.
Yes. Daniel van Rooyen 143.2. Basil van Rooyen 143.5. Ulro Duppenaar 143. Quite tight up front to the top three. Michael Rust 144.009 and Malcolm Melvin 144.4. Andre Basson 145.0. Andre Duppenaar 145.6. Andrew Stadler 145.7. Craig West and Van Leeuwen bringing up the top 10.
Manus finally got to put in a clean lap though. Finally did it right at the end. But now it's time to race. Who's your money on this race?
Yo, I'm gonna buy something there for shit from the hip. I'm probably gonna go with Ulro Duppenaar today.
Ulro.
Yes.
If I had to bet, I'm thinking it looks like Danny might run away with it, but I'm putting my money on Michael. Hopefully there's no juju on Michael. I hope my commentary curse. I don't have the commentary curse.
Yeah, no, none of us, no.
Not
today.
Not today, so Michael, if anything happens, I am sorry. I'm telling you now. And that's also the thing that makes racing here so interesting, is that first corner, how tricky it can get. Because even when you're in the front of the pack, all it takes is someone to just brake a little too late and do a concertina effect, and then bang, 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 everyone moves forward into that. So it's just getting through that first corner cleanly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, while we're waiting, we're just gonna do a quick little ad break. I think with about a minute to go before the race starts. Again, welcome to Kyalami today. As we know, Kyalami, they're in the Midrand in Gauteng. So to host the Kyalami 9-hour race later in, I think in January 2022. Looking forward to that one. It's also a virtual sim race relative to that, the week before the 9-hour race. It's going to be quite interesting as well. Yeah, exciting to see what's going to happen today. And yeah, Leopas, your money is on Michael, you say?
It's on Michael. I'm going to see what he does. I'm channeling that skill or lack thereof to him that'll make him up his game, and then pip for first place. Let's see what he can actually do. But you're talking about the virtual Kyalami 9 hours. You were running in that. How did you find that when you were running it?
Yeah, we had the first round. It was a little bit of a problem with technical issues. Was quite interesting, and yeah, while it lasted, our team was actually leading the silver class at the stage, and yeah, then everything fell flat because of a few gremlins in the technical side. But yeah, they were also rescheduling that, as the actual race was also rescheduled due to the COVID issue.
See. So it's going to happen again, and then you will go in and make us proud once again.
Yeah, definitely we are quite geared for that, and hopefully it's going to be a good one this time around.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Some of the guys having problems with internet, so it seems like almost ready to go. See, the guys are on the starting line.
I must say these Mustangs look so good. Just looking at them all on the grid with all those liveries looking amazing.
I see Peter Grobler there on the stream says his money is on Dani van Rooyen.
Peter's on the stream, he's busy watching. Peter, how are you betting against Peter and myself?
Yeah, also Nico Smith there, Melvin was also did a turn there before he was driving. Oh. Welcome everyone out there. Yeah, the lights are on. And we are going. A little bit of a lag there for someone.
Danny looks like he was sleeping a bit off the line there.
Now they're going about 3 wide into the corner. Dani just managed to go through.
Did you see that quality by Danny in that braking zone? Just showed everyone how he's supposed to break into that corner. That was amazing.
Dani defending, coming up to Sunset. Walron is outside. There's a little bit of a internet problem there for Dani, it seems.
Yeah, there's a bit of an internet issue. Kept getting a bit confused as to why is he going off the track.
I think that had a little bit of a problem there with internet, so it seems like Dani would fall back a few places. Hopefully I will sort it out soon.
Yeah, it looks like something happened to Basil early on because he's really far back.
Melvin now managed to get up into second place, but Dani is on his inside through the crocodiles and taking back that position. Meanwhile, Wilro has got about a 2-second lead. Wilro, Dani, Melvin, Andre, Michael, Craig, Yandre, Herman.
Ooh, Melvin just messed up on his braking zone there. Now Melvin's trying to fight off Michael Russ, but he's also trying to get around Andre Besson. Andre Besson, I'm so happy to see how good he's progressed. Like, he just started racing with us not long ago, and here he's fighting for a podium. Such a good driver, that guy. Got to race with him in the Civic Cup just earlier today. Yeah, he gave me a good run for my money. For going bumper to bumper for quite a few laps. That was awesome. He's a good driver.
It's great to see if the good guys, the new guys are coming in and getting the consistency on the track. Melvin had a little bit of a problem there through, I think just before the mine shaft, but Mike's right behind Melvin now.
Ooh, Danny just going to the pits for a drive-through penalty. It looks that way.
I see him in the pit.
I thought there was a lag spike, and then I actually saw him just turning to the pits. That is unfortunate for his race.
Hey, Mike is staying next to Melvin almost there, coming into turn 1. Melvin making that Mustang of his a very wide calf.
That's one thing I enjoy watching when Michael's driving. It's just calm and easy, gentle, and he just slowly climbs up the ladder.
See Basil. Yeah, I see Basil van Rijn is starting to come back through the field again. I'm getting past Herman Nieuwoud.
Good that Basil's climbing back up. Very good to see. That means Basil's chasing down Craig now.
That battle for the podium is very hotly contested.
Oh yes. Michael's just applying that pressure onto Melvin.
Mike trying that shorter, more direct line through the last corner, see if he can get some power down right into the slipstream. Melvin go defensive on the inside. Mike trying to get that cut back onto the outside, but Melvin is just parking that car of his in the right place so that Mike has got no room there.
What a defensive drive by Melvin. And I'm pretty sure Andre Basson is just watching them in his rear view, happy that they're fighting one another. And Vulro is really far ahead from everyone else. Like, let me actually see how far he is ahead of me. What is that?
It looks about 10 seconds already.
Wow. There's still 8.5 minutes left.
Jan Redippenaar also now chasing down Herman Nieuwoud.
Ooh, that's going to be a good race. And the one thing that we mustn't write anyone off just yet, because we know how these V8s are. Beginning, everything is all fine and dandy, and then near the end, when the tires start falling off, concentration gets a little rough. All it takes is just a little bit of a heavy foot in one of these corners, the back end steps out, and hello.
He's gonna jump quickly there to Melvin, Michael, and Andre Basson. They're almost together now. They just jump back to Jan Redippenaar quickly, and he gets past. Yes.
Yeah, he got the pass down on Herman.
Idani also getting back up to speed behind Herman there. Yeah, as you mentioned, Dani, in that first corner of when the start of the race, it seems like he's sliding the car into turn 1 with a little bit of trail brake to get a nice angle through the corner.
The real all drive guru himself. Just fighting his way through, got past Herman, now he's going off the genre.
The second, third and fourth place are the guys are right next to each other about. Coming down the mine shaft. On board with Mike Rust.
Danny gets the pass done on Jandre.
I was just a little bit late to get that action. But yeah, Danny coming through the field again.
Looks like Basil's getting the pass down on Craig. He does. But Basil's also trying to fight his way all the way back up. Oh, it looks like Melvin went off. Yep, Melvin went off just a little bit, and Michael went past, and now Basil is right on his bumper.
Now I see these Mustangs seems like they don't like the curbs. You can just see my Melvin just running on one of the curbs there, and the Mustangs just start snaking.
Oh.
Melvin going for that wider entry to the mine shaft to get some more speed.
Just following him.
About 4 minutes to go, Stillwater about 15 seconds up front. He's having a nice race. Melvin sliding that Mustang. Putting up a good show there.
But Basil's just on his bumper in the slipstream right now. Going onto the inside. Oh, what a move. Melvin's still there. But Basil then closes the door. What a nice clean pass by Basil. Oh, no. Oh, ooh. Craig nearly fell into that.
Yeah, Craig using that opportunity well and going through in fourth.
And Danny as well.
Yeah, Danny also driving around Basil there.
So with 3 minutes, 15 seconds left, just following Michael Rust, taking on Andre Basson, just applying that pressure.
Yeah, Andre Stadler as well, they're in 10th place, also having a little bit of few issues it seems. It seems like he's getting back onto track and getting up to speed again. But yeah, the dice is on for that second place. Yeah, and Walro won't mind at all. If you guys fight for that place, I'm happy where I am.
And also given how fast these guys are going around, it doesn't look like they'll be able to catch up with how much time is there unless something happens. Michael's going on the inside, breaks a little later, gets it done. There's a cutback by Andre again. Michael's still on the inside. Andre on the inside. They touch a little bit. Michael goes wide. Andre keeps the space. keeps the place. Sorry, wow.
It was quite nicely defended there. Andre knew if he had to stay on the inside, Mike has to go the long way around. I could defend that position back again.
Ooh, and Mike's car just touched the grass there, but he caught it. And Craig is just watching, salivating at any chance that he can also come and maybe get onto this podium as well. With 1 minute 20 seconds left in the race, anything can happen.
But definitely, you just put the lap down, be consistent, wait for the other guys to make mistakes, and just take the opportunity.
Ooh, I'm not sure what happened to Melvin's car. Doesn't look like he's going at speed. Did he run out of fuel? Or was the car damaged? Because it doesn't look like he's driving that fast right now.
It looks like almost no throttle input there. But like I say, the race almost done. Ulrich Dippenaar about a 20-second lead over Andre Basson. And Michael still behind Andre, looking for that second place.
The fact that Voro's doing, I just saw his best lap was a 1:43.5, whilst Andre, Michael, and Craig are doing 1:45 basically. That's how we have that 20-second gap.
Oh, that's quite a nice race pace that. It's almost qualifying pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just missed Donnie van Rooyen getting past Craig Wesley. Donnie getting back up to speed after his initial drive through the pit.
That's a salvage drive, because from going into the pits, dropping all those places just to P4, he really had to keep his head down for that one.
Mike Ras now also again very close to Andre. Just maybe too far away to dive onto the inside.
Ooh, and
Yeah, Andre had a little bit of a problem there. Just slide a wide bit wide.
That little contact between him and Michael actually somewhat fixed Andre's car, like as he was losing it there.
That's almost like he helped him not to spin out. Now Donnie is now very close to them.
Yes. Danny wants to get onto this podium. Melvin's just parking the car on the side of the road.
Just quickly jumping to Voro. Very nicely driven, coming over the line to take that position. Then this dice Andre, Mike and Donnie for that second place.
Woo.
Donnie almost losing it there. Giving Mike a little bit of a tap.
Danny tried. He tried at the end.
He did,
really
yes.
tried.
Yeah, Mike Ras, Donnie van Rooyen, Basil van Rooyen, Craig Wesley, Andre Dippenaar. 7th place Herman, Melvin, Andrew Stadler en Magnus du Plessis.
What a recovery drive by Danny van Rooyen. Wow. But now we can see that Peter Grobler is the one who has the commentary curse. He said it was for Danny, and what happened to Danny? Look what you've done, Peter Grobler. Look what you have done.
Yeah, totally. It's all up to him. It was his fault.
Yes. The guys that you called for, and myself, they
Yeah?
drove fine. Nothing happened there.
Yeah, I have to say, Wilro, when he got the lead, he just pulled the gap and then let the other guys sort themselves out behind him. Yeah, very nice.
Awesome race. So I see on the stream there's Peter. Jody is also here. Welcome, Jody. Yes, Craig drove really well. He was driving nice and smooth.
And also welcome Gerard Niemand, and I see there's Donovan Friedenthal as well. Yeah, welcome guys.
On to the next race. Oh, second race where everything to play for. Do or die. And as we always know, the second race is when people also are a little more aggressive for some reasons. Like, we all know the car now, we know the track, we know each other. Let's turn it up to 11.
Our second race, be another interesting one. Maybe just quickly a shout out to our sponsors for the V8 Masters, Marine Industrial Coatings, from Walvis Bay in Namibia. Thank you for your generous and yeah, your sponsorship.
If only Rudy was taking part in this today, that would be awesome as well.
I think while the guys are waiting, I'm just gonna go to a quick ad break again, just to look at the Mustang again. Be right back. I just got a little bit of a problem on my side. To switch over to the next screen.
Goes on the grid.
Yes, totally. Yeah, the server was just hanging me up there for a while to up to the range of the race again. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one this time around and see. So who's your money now on, Leo?
Still on Michael. I believe in Herr Rust. And yourself?
Yeah, I have to go with you this time around. Michael had a solid race in the first one, so I just could not use the opportunities because the guys were driving very defensively. Yeah, so good luck, guys.
Here we go. Welcome, Dev, as well on YouTube.
Yeah, and we're off racing. Seems like a little bit of a lag spike there again. Coming into turn 1. The Walrus on the outside there. Basil van Rijn on his inside. Walrus on the outside, Basil on the inside. And Basil made the move.
It's P1 from the PZN boys. Oh, I think that was Jandre that went off. Yep. The third PZN boy. Unfortunate for Jandre, but he'll get back into it.
Basil, Walrus, Mike and Andrew. There's Melvin also up there in 5th.
Looks like Danny's putting that pressure on Melvin. Melvin's putting that pressure on Andrew. Yeah.
3 wide through the crocodiles. Oh, crazy.
There's so much action, and Danny is just pushing this Mustang.
Basil still leading, Wilro, Dippenar and Mike Rust in 3rd. Then we've got Andrew, Danny and Melvin battling for 4th.
Danny wants to redeem himself in this race. That's what we can see. He's just climbing his way up through the pack.
A little bit of a moment there for Craig on one of the curbs there. Fortunate. Up front, Basil van Rijn leading with Wilro. Half a second down. And Mike in 3rd.
Ooh, something happened to Danny.
I think Danny's got a problem with his internet. Seems like it's jumping around.
Yeah. There was a moment where it actually looked like his car went into the pits. That would be very unfortunate then for that to happen.
I think he probably disconnected. Melvin got past Andrew.
Oh, we missed that action. At the back of the pack, I'm watching Jandre slowly reel in Craig.
Yeah, I think Craig and Jandre had a little bit of a problem going off track in those first few laps.
There's still 11 minutes left. A lot can still happen.
I see Andre Basson also probably had a few problems at the start, but also getting back to speed. And Marnus, they're in 7th place.
Marnus has got to grips with the car and the track as well.
Yeah, I see Danny did have a disconnect. It seems like he's connecting again in the pit now. Yeah, as you're talking about Marnus, I think his mechanics worked through the whole of the first race to sort out that car, and he's nicely up to speed.
Andre wants to make a move on him now.
And up
at the inside.
Yeah, up front also Wilro is putting lots of pressure onto Basil.
There's so much action happening everywhere. Like people are so close to one another. I'm just watching Manus and Andre.
Yeah, I'm just staying with the battle up front so far. See if Wilro can get past Basil.
And Andre just gets the move done on Manus. Ooh, Craig just stepped off on the track, but he managed to keep it under control.
That's about 8 minutes to go, 8.5 minutes. Basil van Rijn still leading, Wilro Dippenaar is second, Mike Rust third, Melvin in fourth, and Andre Stadler fifth, Herman Nieuwoud, Andre Besson, and Marnus du Plessis, and Craig Wesley and Jan-Ray Dippenaar.
Goro and Basil just bumper to bumper. Michael Rust is just watching them. Let the PZM boys fight it out.
Just caught Craig Wesley there, sliding his Mustang. Not very happy with that car today.
Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. His Mustang, his track today, not gelling well for him today.
I see also Marnus du Plessis also had a disconnect.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Manus. Manus was doing such a good job.
I wonder if it's probably not related to load shedding. I see Killarney van Rooyen also probably got that problem. Yeah, Herman Nieuwoud doing a good job there in 6th place. Andre Basson now getting probably a little bit closer. Melvin in 5th.
Goro's just making sure Basil knows if he makes any mistake, Goro's gonna take the spot.
He's gonna go on board with Wilro, chasing Basil, coming into the last corner. Basil got a little bit of better drive out of the last corner.
Ooh, Andre Basson and Herman Nieuwoud. Looks like some action-packed stuff. Herman just conceded the position.
Was just on board with Wilro going down the front straight, doing 250 kilometers before they break for that first corner.
That's just insane. All at speed. Goro is just on Basil's bumper. Whole time, wow.
Melvin also now closer to Anrustander. The gap's still half a second between Basil and Wilro. Craig also now getting back up to speed after his little bit of a off track.
Now we're just trying to reel in Andrew.
Is on board with Craig. He's very close to John Ray. We've got two nice battles, one up front and one at the back.
Question is, who's going to make the move stick? There's only 3 minutes left. Alvin is trying to get around Amru. Went off the track there a bit.
Also that those tires of Melvin's cars probably not doing good with all those slidings.
Yeah, I also think so. I probably just want to step out all the time now.
And especially after a spin and your tires are cooked and then you get back on track again, it's quite a struggle to get grip again.
It just like it all melted.
Yeah, I see up front the guys are still battling quite fiercely. Yeah, at the back, Craig Wesley and then Jandre Dippenaar doing a good job to keep Craig behind him. And Herman Nieuwoud, a great job in 7th. André Basson also getting back up to speed after a few issues, it seems. And Melvin again right close behind Anru. Melvin looking for that inside line through the crocodiles. And next to each other.
Oh! Both went off.
Just couldn't get the grip running and to get it stick on the track there, and both of them slides off.
And Andre Basson wants to salvage something from this. Goes on the inside.
Yeah, I got through on the inside, yes.
I was going to push hard for it because now we're in the last lap of the race, the last laps of the race. Let's actually see. Oro and Basil are still just running their procession.
I can see also the teammates, similar liveried cars. Nicely driven there. I must say hats off to Mike Rust, keeping it solid behind them.
He's just running his own race, just watching them do his thing and keeping somewhat close to them. So if anything happens, he can salvage it.
Jandre Dippenaar also now very close to Herman Nieuwoud.
And Craig very close to him.
Still battling for that 7th place of Herman.
Ooh, Melvin's on the side. Ooh, that Craig that just went off.
Craig also just had a slide there going through that last section.
I think Melvin's rear tires are cooked. Yeah, they are so cooked. He's struggling to control it.
Yeah, Basil is on the...
wants to salvage something from this race as well and try and get past Herman.
Yeah, going to the left down the mine shaft for the last time. Basil leading Wilro. For this whole race they were about less than a half a second from each other. Basil driving very defensively and keeping the car on the line. But don't give Wilro any chance. Nicely driven guys. Basil, Wilro and Mike Rust in third.
What an awesome race by them.
Yeah, Andrew Stadler also had a few little problems during the race, but getting it back onto track into a fourth place.
But Jandre wants to do something right. It's the last corner. Can he do anything? He's gonna go on the inside. Climbs the curb.
Yeah, I managed to get through. Just passes Herman.
And he gets the pace.
Few thousandths of a second there.
Having your elbows out, knees out, hands out, everything was out. It was amazing.
Yeah, Basil the winner, Wilro Dippenaar, Mike Rust, Andrew Stadler, Andre Besson, Jandre Dippenaar, Herman Nieuwoud, Melvin Goos and Craig Wesley.
That was an awesome closure to the season. Awesome racing, awesome action. Wow. That was amazing.
I have to say the guys did not disappoint this last race. Guys is all over. Few little mishaps here and there, but very nicely driven guys. Well done. And yeah, the admin teams relative to organizing this event, I think it was quite successful. Yeah, looking forward for the next series that we're going to have. Interesting, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait for those. Really feel bad for the guys who didn't manage to race today, like Peter Krobler, and the ones who had issues with the network as well. But there's always next time. There's always next time. And thanks for all the guys who are watching, guys and girls, because Journey is there, who are watching on YouTube. That was a lot of fun. This whole series was a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally, definitely. Yes, yeah, and thank you everyone for the support during the season. And yeah, a little bit of a quiet period lying ahead of us. December holidays, but we're gonna go come back in January, all guns blazing. I'm sure of it, and I'm looking forward to the new season.
Guns blazing, that's how we do. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But during December, we're still gonna have those beer lobbies. I can't wait. Can't wait. A lot of our bath running, I guess.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, these beer lobbies quite interesting situations sometimes, but there's where at those races you actually learn, you know, all this close racing and funny situations you get into while on track. But yeah, forward to that.
Say here.
I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how the championship's going to pan out. We don't have the results yet, but I'm sure the guys will get the results soon and get it up and running. So, but from my side also, congratulations to everyone. Just by driving the V8 was quite a challenge, and keeping it on track for race after race. Yeah, myself had a little bit of issues. I remember starting of the season, Phakisa, very fresh in the mind, although it's a long time ago. Pole position, leading the race, third corner off.
I remember that. I remember that. That was so unlucky. Wow.
I definitely wasn't quite impressed with myself, but yeah, it's my loud pedal and the car, what it did, it didn't, wasn't aligned.
You're on the same page of different books.
Totally. But hats off to everyone managing this V8 Masters. Was quite an interesting series, and yeah, again, Edmund, thank you so much for that.
So much fun. That was awesome. That was an awesome race, awesome league. Admins, always awesome. And also being here in the booth with you for the first time with the V8s, and we commentated such an awesome race. Brilliant.
Yes, totally.
Tommy, where were you, Tommy? We miss you, Tommy.
Yeah, and I must say, yeah, I think from my side, thank you everyone for the season. I think we have had a quite a challenging times at some stages, you know, with the health issues and so on. 2021 was quite challenging. I'm sure 2022 is going to be much better. And yeah, from my side, thank you for everyone's input. Thank you for a great season. And yeah, thank you, Cleopas, for joining me in the commentary booth during the season. I think we've learned a lot and we can move forward quite nicely. And yeah, thank you from your side as well. Yeah, everyone. Cleopas, maybe just a few closing comments from your side.
First, thank you as well for being in the commentary booth, me being with you in the commentary booth. That has been so much fun. Getting to watch these races together, seeing the people on YouTube watching the races also enjoyed it, enjoying all the action that we saw. It was amazing. Thoroughly enjoying the season. And also for the admins for setting all this stuff up. Like, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of work. Thank you to them as well, because wow, this was so much fun for like the last half of the year. Looking forward to the off season. Yeah, everything was just awesome. The guys watching on YouTube, thanks for joining in. The races, thank you for giving us awesome races to watch and to scream about and to cry about as well. It was so much fun. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look forward to the next set of races that we do.
Great, awesome. Yeah, I also can't wait. It's going to be exciting times ahead. Yeah, I just saw that in the YouTube chat, Melvin Ghost mentioned the Civic Cup that we were running just prior to this V8 race. Basil van Rijn, yourself, Cleopas, and Jandre in the top 3 in the league. So very big congratulations there, Cleopas.
Thank you, thank you. I didn't even know. I didn't know the results are out already. Thank you.
Awesome. I must say, I quite enjoy the Civic Cup prior to this race, and yeah, I managed to pull off 2 wins for a change, but it was the only race that I did this season. But yeah, greatly
crazy fast in that race. Like, I just remember seeing you going the pole laps that you're putting down. Like, Craig, I think, did pole first, and then you just ran away with the race.
I just love that one. Yeah, then let me just see. Melvin also mentioned the V8 Masters top 3. Basil van Rijn, Michael Rust, and it looks like Dani van Rooyen managed to get to the top 3 guys.
Sweet. That was awesome. Awesome race.
So very congratulations to those guys. Yeah, great season we had with these V8 Masters.
And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I look forward to what's next. What do we have next?
Greatly. Yeah, thank you, Melvin, for getting that results to us. And yeah, again, congratulations, Basil van Rijn, Michael Rust, and Dani van Rooyen. Top 3 guys for the V8 Masters. And then the Civic Cup, yeah, Basil van Rijn, Cleopas, yourself, and Andre Dippenaar. Very nicely driven.
Thank you. Oh, and Melvin, we also saw you on the track today. Well done. We saw some of those drifts. Those were nice. Those were really, really nice. Don't think we didn't see you.
Sideways Melbourne.
Yes.
I think that's it from my side. Cleopas, I think everyone out there, please have a great December. Do some well-rested situations and be safe wherever you go if you're going to travel, and we see everyone back up to speed the new year.
True. Till next time. Cheers.
Okay, Cleopas, cheers. And thank you for being with me in the commentary booth.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.